Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, thanks for joining me here at the channel. Today we're going to talk about the big three. If you don't know what those are, it's your sleep system, your backpack, and your shelter. Sleep system, backpack, and your shelter. So we're going to touch base on those today. And this is what I'm definitely taking out on the Appalachian Trail this year. I'm going to be leaving late February, and it's going to be cold. So I got to be prepared for that as well. This is Gossamer Gear's 50-liter Gorilla backpack. It's 40 liters on the inside, I think 10 liter on the outside when you talk about the front pocket and both the side pockets. This one's a little bit different. I like it because it has both short pockets. It means I can put water in both sides and readily reach them. It's great if you're left-handed or right-handed and you have a preference for grabbing those water bottles, and they're pretty easy to reach actually. The pockets do expand. It also comes with a hip belt. In that hip belt, there are pockets that zip, one on each side. They are the same size. I chose the medium-sized belt. These packs are built specific to your body size. And if you measure properly, you're going to get the correct fit. So I have a medium pack with a medium belt. But I do pull the straps pretty tight. So I probably could have went to a small belt. I'm not sure. But I always start out a little bit bigger, more girthier at the beginning of the trail. So anyway, it's 50 liters. You gotta be pretty dialed in because the maximum weight on this thing, comfortable weight for carrying, is only 30 pounds. It has some clips on the side here for cinching the pack up, keeping the weight close to your back and centered as much as possible. It also has in the top what a lot of people call a brain. It has a little zipper with some things that you can put up in here. Sometimes I throw my water filter up in there, maps, important papers, things that I don't want to lose. It's not real big, but it's nice to have. All right. Oh, and also it has this sit-like pad inside of it. And it has also a frame that can be removed. It's a lightweight frame, aluminum struts that go down the side here, or in the inside, that can be removed. And this pad can be pulled out. You can get it out here for a sit pad, and also added comfort while you're hiking. I think some other pads do fit in there. If you have other pads that you prefer, you can swap it out, fit it in there. All right, that's it. That's my pack. Now let's talk about my sleep system. The sleep system is pretty important. I said that I was going to be leaving in February. Late February. It's going to be cold, peeps. I don't know what kind of sleeping system you have, but one of the most important things is I'm a side sleeper. And I roll back and forth. So there's a couple of things. If you're a side sleeper, you don't want your hips digging into the cold ground. So this pack is the Thermarest Neo Air. I believe it's the, what is that? Neo Air Extreme. This has an R value of 6.7. 2.5 inches thick. It's baffled, which means it's got baffles that go this direction. And it has this new feature with this quick release twist. You blow it up, and your air is going to stay in there a little bit easier. It's not going to push out as you're blowing this thing up, which means I don't have to keep my lips to the whole thing. Blow it up in one shot the whole time. All right, that is my Thermarest Neo Air Extreme. Hear that? Oh, it's noisy. It's noisy, though. If you're in the shelter and you're next to me, you're going to be hearing that. Bring your earplugs. You might be hearing some other things. Farts, snoring, mice skittering. Who knows? But there'll be a lot of noisy sleeping pads, I'm sure. This is the sack that it comes in. It's a REI Magna 15 bag. It is down goose filled. 850 is how they measure that. This is the stuff sack it comes in. I'm reappropriating stuff sacks. This stuff sack is actually going to be used for my shelter. It does compress down pretty good, but because this can be on the outside of my pack or in the top of my pack, it's not waterproof, I don't think. So we're going to use this for my shelter. What I'm using for that down bag is a Sea to Summit sill compression sack. This is a 10 liter. This is not the exact one. This one here is not waterproof, but I will be changing it. So the sleeping bag is just over 5 liters, and this will compress down to 5 liters. And conserve some space in my pack. This bag is not very heavy at all. I will put the weight down here at the bottom of the screen. It's actually pretty lightweight. It is a mummy bag. Toss it over there. This is a down mummy bag. I just could not get out of, I was reluctant to switch to down first of all, but I just love being snuggled into a down bag or to a mummy shaped bag, especially when it's cold. When it's warmer, you can open this rascal up. Yep, this rascal, it's got easy zips to grab, big toggles on it to grab the zipper. You do have to be cautious so you don't zip yourself up in there. It's red on the inside. Now, this bag says it's 28 degree comfort rating. However, REI says that if you're using that pad that I'm using, or a pad with an R value greater than 5, that this will go down to 15 degrees. So, I'm going to use it. But just in case, it does loft up pretty good. It was just compressed, so it takes a little bit of time. So when you get to camp, you might want to let that thing sit up for a little bit and air up. But it's quite warm. I've had it in temperatures down to 10 or 12 degrees so far. So that's my bag. And the next part of that sleep system that you really don't need unless it's cold. It's this Sea to Summit Thermalite Extreme, Reactor Extreme sleeping bag liner. This thing, they come in different ratings. This is the Reactor Extreme. They claim this little nylon bag will increase your bag's warmth by up to 25 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a significant amount. And I know that this thing actually works very, very well. I've tested it out with that bag, and I was very comfortable in it. So I will be taking this with me and stuffing it inside the bag, like so, and we'll be eliminating the stuff sack that it comes in, or repurposing it. Trying to wonder if I have a rock bag. Maybe I do, I'm not sure. I think I do, but we might not be taking that. Another part of my sleep system is my pillow. I'm telling you, y'all are gonna take something that's got your clothes in it, you're gonna take your food bag, which is a no-no, and you're gonna sleep on it. It's lumpy, bumpy. This right here, this Sea to Summit little air pillow, this thing is just fantastic, man. This is the regular size. It does come in extra large. Actually, I think this is a large. It does come in extra large, and if you blow it all the way up, it might not be comfortable, but just back off some of the air in it. It's a little dirty, getting well used, extremely comfortable, and it's not real noisy on your head, or you know, when you're listening. Not real noisy on your head. It's not real noisy, but don't worry, your sleeping bag will make up for that. Or your sleeping pad will make up for that. But don't worry, your sleeping pad will make up for that. So there's my sleep system. REI Magna 15. Pillow. New Air Extreme. A lot of the people that I see going out on a trail have some pretty pricey bags. This is an economy deal here, right here. This is a Lanshan 2. It is a trekking pole tent. And this one in particular is sold by 3FUL Gear. I had another one that was sold by Mir, M-I-E-R. They're very similar. They do have some small differences though. I mentioned that I was repurposing the stuff sack for my bag, and I'm going to be keeping my shelter in that. It's easier to get in and out of. It does come with this small bag, but it is a tight fit, and it does allow you to compress it, but it's still a tight fit. It's annoying to get it in there. You have to jam it in there every time. And when the tent's wet and cold, it's hard on the fingers just pushing it in there. So we're not taking that. That's gone. And this is what I have here. This is a 2-wall shelter. It's nylon. And I'll give you the specs on it right here as well, or here, or here, or here. Not sure where they're going yet. Up here? Maybe here? We'll see where it fits on the video here when we edit. Anyway, this, I got it in green. It's kind of cool looking when it's set up at night. It glows. They are a little see-through. I do have a footprint for it. But this tent is under 2 pounds. I think just the tent alone is 1.55 pounds. But then if you consider the 8 stakes that it comes with, they kind of look like, I don't have them here, but they kind of remind me of the MSR groundhog stakes. Almost identical to that. Little X pattern, I think they're 6 inches long. But they're very easy to put in, pull out, and I found it to be quite durable. So that is my shelter. So that's it, folks. That's my big 3. Thanks for checking it out. All right, so there you have it. My big 3, my sleep system, my shelter, and my backpack. Got the Gorilla, the REI Magna, and the Lanshan 2 from UFL Gear. And that's it. If you've made it to the end of this video, I'm gonna put all the weights for everything I'm carrying in my big 3 right here. Thank you. If you like the video, hit like. If you want to subscribe and see my Appalachian Trail adventure coming up this next year, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You'll get a notification, little bell whenever a new video comes out. And if I don't get to talk to you before Christmas, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But you may see me before the New Year, for sure, I think. At least if you're tuning in. All right, y'all, take it easy. Peace. First one, I made it to Lake Roosevelt, about 360 miles.